Aegis Combat Assist activated. Systems green.
Ladies and gentlemen, Tactical Advance here, and welcome to a flight test video today. Now today we're taking a look at the Vanguard Warden. Now this is an absolute beast of a ship, and I've been playing in actually 2.1 and in Vandal Swarm, and it's incredible. Very, very, very good. Right, let's get started. It comes with 4 times S2 laser cannons and 1 time size-fired death ballistic. Now I'll leave a link in the description. If you want to go and look at my full in detail review on the ship, you can do. But today it's about a flight test. We're going to have a quick look around and jump into some Vandal Swarm. And it also comes with 1 size 2 manned turret as well. Now keep in mind in the video guys, I'm not actually manning the turret, so it can only get better, that's all I'm saying. I mean, manned turrets at the moment in 2.1 are not particularly great. They are slightly better, but it's still incredibly hard to aim it, and killing stuff in it is very, very difficult. But saying that, if you could lock this onto the front weapon so you could fly it solo, would be pretty cool. I know you wouldn't get the full rotation 360 degrees, but at least you could actually use the actual gun. I really like what they've done with the animations of the ship as well. Let's jump in the back now and take a look and see what we've got. We're going to have a quick dash through. Got living quarters here. Looks pretty cool. Like I said, if you want to go and see the full detailed one, guys, go and check out my other video. Moving in the back. Exit here. Let's go and take a look outside and then have a little bit of a pan around the ship and see what it looks like from the outside. Now, for a fighter, this looks absolutely incredible. I think it looks really, really cool. And the top-mounted gun is actually, so far, probably one of the best ones I've seen so far, right? I'll tell you why. The gun's actually mounted on the peak of the ship. So there's actually like a slope to the left and right of it. So then it gives you a much better viewing angle around the ship. So when you're looking forward, you don't have a piece of ship in front of you. And we're going to jump inside a little bit. Look at them exhaust pipes. I don't know what they're for. I noticed them a bit odd because the exhaust pipes are on the top on that side. And when you come around this side, look, they're on the bottom. Weird, isn't it? I don't know if they're placeholders, but it looks a bit odd. Just going to have a look. This bird's eye view looks absolutely awesome. This would make a brilliant desktop screensaver, guys. Okay, have a bit of a pan around the ship now. Does look really nice. It's got the folding wings. The other thing as well, guys, it's pretty cool. Think about this. Look, if you lose a wing, it doesn't matter. What I mean is, yeah, okay, it affects your handling, but you don't lose a weapon, which is really cool. Let's jump in the top turret now. Check this out, guys. Did you see that? You'd be instantly killed if someone was standing there. That come down like a swinging hammer. Now there is a bug with the top gun, which is unfortunate. That is the duplication of guns, which we had in the previous illustrations, but that'll be fixed later on. Now you can see that once these guns are gone that are floating outside, you see what I mean? You've got such a brilliant view, basically. You can't go fully up, obviously, because the chair can't rotate that way. This is by far the best gunner seat I've seen so far. So let's jump out the gunner seat. We're going to take a little bit more look inside. Some other cool stuff in here as well, which wasn't working in my previous video. Got the toilet area. You would have thought the toilet door would have made a noise, but it doesn't seem to at the moment. And the next thing is this, guys. This did open up before, but the display didn't light up. Now you can see the display. It's a bit jolty, but looks really cool. One thing I did question, this ship says that it's a 2-man. Someone in the top turret, someone in the fighter seat. I think it's 3. I think you want someone in here on this all the time. And I'll tell you why in a minute. And this is one of the downsides with the ship. Well, I'll show you. We're going to jump back in the cockpit in a minute. I'm going to tell you why. Let's jump back in the seat.
Aegis Combat Assist activated. Systems green.
The only issue I've got is the heads-up displays in front of me. I can't see them, guys. I know you can zoom into them, but at a quick glance, it's so... you can't see it. I mean, I'm pretty much blind anyway, so I'm getting old. Having them that small for me is makes it very difficult. Let's jump into some Vandal Swarm, guys.
Aegis Combat Assist activated. Systems green.
Vandal Swarm initiated.
Contact. Begin scan.
So, Rinse and Vandal Swarm, guys. It's all good news from here. This is an awesome ship. So much so that I think the guns are actually better on this than the Retaliator and the Constellation. Very, very, very good. Really, really enjoyed it. You've got a ballistic weapon and you've got a laser. For the start of the video, I'm going to sort of just demonstrate how the sort of the ballistics actually work. Now, what I found is rather than holding the button down just depleting loads of ammunition, you're better off making sure that every sort of hit sort of counts, rather than just sort of streaming it out. Each hit actually does quite a lot of damage, a considerable lot of damage actually, I found. This is not saying that it might actually get balanced out and nerfed. I'm not saying that that is going to be the case. It could well be. How it performs at the moment is incredibly good, and I think that if anyone's played Vandal Swarm, it's a breeze in this thing. So much so that I'm sort of starting to think that they need to start to put some harder enemies inside of Vandal Swarm to deal with some of these bigger ships that are coming up. The laser weapon, which you're going to see me start using in a second, is really good as well. I mean, you've got a sort of a nice balance of gimbal mount over fixed mount here. For someone who's using a mouse and keyboard, it's very good. I don't know how it's going to fare out with someone using sticks, and because I know that they would probably prefer the fixed mount. One thing I have noticed at the bottom of the screen every now and again when you're flying the ship, and this happens in 2.1 and in Vandal Swarm, there's some sort of error code coming up. And if I remember correctly, that was last time related to the same issue that I think the Freelancer had when it had a geometry issue. So I'm not saying this ship has, but there is a possibility. One thing I did find a little bit frustrating was the little mini-map in the centre of the screen. It's too close to the centre aiming reticle, and it makes it very difficult aiming the fixed mounts because the animations overlap. What I found as well, with the ballistic weapon, the range of it at the moment seems incredible. I've hit a ship around about 4,000, which, maybe it is right, I don't know. More good news, guys. The missile lock is absolutely incredible. I was testing it out, and I realised that to lock on a target, it's pretty much instant. So I did a little bit of a test to see how many targets that I can actually select quite quickly. And from all the ships that I've tried, I've never managed to lock on so fast to multiple targets. It's the locking process that normally takes ages. As soon as you select the target, it's locked. And that's really, really good for close range missile combat. And also, it's good at range as well. Although it wasn't that effective, it was more just to sort of prove a point and show you how quickly this thing can lock on. The downside is it doesn't carry a massive amount of missiles, so you've really got to make them count in this ship. So in summary, guys, this is an absolute fantastic ship. Let's hope that it doesn't get nerfed or doesn't get downgraded in any way, because yeah, I really like it, guys, and it's definitely on the cards for me to buy. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed the video today. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe. Bye now.
Proximity alert. Head. Proximity alert overhead.